I am Dr. P. Tendradhi, Assistant Professor of Commerce, going to present e-content on the topic Banking Company Accounts. Before going to learn about banking company accounts, we must be familiar with banking or bank. What is a bank? Bank is nothing but an institution which accepts deposits or lending loans to the public. And who is a banker? A banker is a person who is doing the banking business. What is banking? That is, according to Section 5B of the Banking Regulation Act 1949, the term banking has been defined as accepting for the purpose of lending and investments of deposits of money from the public, repayable on demand, order or otherwise, and withdrawable by check, draft, order or otherwise. That is, on the basis of functions performed by banks, that is accepting deposits from the public, that is for the purpose of lending, and which is repayable to the public by check, draft, order or otherwise. That is only banking as per the definition. Next, functions of banks. The functions of banks may be categorized as traditional functions, social banking functions, innovative functions, and diversified functions. In this, traditional functions includes accepting of deposits, lending of loans, subsidiary services. Second, social banking functions includes extension of banking facilities, advances to priority sectors, implementation of development schemes to the society, and other community services. Third, innovative banking functions includes stock investment, credit cards, consumer credit, factoring, and offshore banking. Last, diversified functions of banks are merchant banking, equipment leasing, mutual fund, venture capital, and housing finance. Such a bank is preparing the accounts in a specified format. That is only we are going to learn in this class. Such banking companies, for the accounting purpose, prepares two statements. First one, profit and loss account. Second, balance sheet. First, we are going to learn about format of profit and loss account of banking companies. Profit and loss account of banking company is prepared in vertical format. That is Form B of the third schedule of the Banking Regulation Act 1949. The new revised format is below. That is, in the new format Form B of profit and loss account of banking company, first we should take income. Under the head income, two schedules are taken. First schedule 13. In the 13th schedule, interest earned is to be taken. For what purpose we will earn income by the bank? That is, interest on loans, interest on cash credit, and interest on overdraft will be taken under this head. Then schedule 14. Under the schedule 14, other incomes will be taken. What are the other incomes of banks? They are commission on draft, withdrawable charges levied for withdrawals more than the limit. That is profit on sale of investment by the banks. So these are all other incomes to be taken under the head other incomes. Next, we should total the 13th schedule and 14th schedule, and that way we can get total of income. Next, second, we should take expenditure. expenditure is also taken under two schedules, Schedule 15 and Schedule 16. Under the Schedule 15, we should take all the interest expended by the bank. In what ways the bank is giving interest? That is interest on savings account, interest on current account, interest on fixed deposit, interest on recurring deposit by the public. So these ways the bank is spending the interest. So these all interest to be taken under the Schedule 15. And next, operating expenses, Schedule 16. Under the head, all office expenses such as office rent, rates, printing and stationery. Next, selling expenses like salesman, commission, advertisement, maintenance expenses like depreciation, repairs will be taken. Next, we should take as a part of expenditure provision and contingencies. But for that provision there is no schedule to be taken. So under the head provision and contingencies, we should take bad debts, provision for bad debts, provision for income tax to be taken under this provision and contingencies. Next, we should sum up the expenditure heads, that is Schedule 15, Schedule 16 and provision and contingencies. And the total of the expenditure should be subtracted from the total of the incomes. Thereby we can arrive at the profit or loss for the financial year. And from the third step, profit or loss of the year, we should make certain appropriations. That is, as per the Companies Act, as per the Banking Regulation Act, it is a compulsory for the banks to make appropriation of 25% of its current year profit to the statutory reserve. And is there any other provision, any other appropriation to be appropriated for proposed dividend or dividend, that is to be taken and set aside as an appropriation. And from the profit or loss, we are deducting total appropriations, and thereby we can arrive at the balance carried over to balance sheet. That is the balance of profit we are getting, that is to be transferred to the balance sheet. This is the format of profit and loss account of banking companies. Thank you.